Hi everybody, Lucifer here. And as you can see, I'm making a new Minecraft world. I'm gonna be playing on hardcore, because I enjoy playing on hardcore. I'm not gonna use templates for a new world because, while they can be fun to play with, I don't know, find them too scripted. I like to be thrown somewhere where I don't know what I'm gonna find. So I'm gonna use a title of a book which is going to tie nicely into what I want to talk about. This is a book by a man named Epictetus, I don't know how you pronounce it in English, who was a Greek man living in the Roman Empire and was a liberated slave, and was one of the greatest Stoic philosophers of his time. Now, why does that matter? Because recently, that's rather nice, I've been watching a YouTuber by the name of Niko. Now, if you don't know him, I'm gonna leave his link in the description because dude makes pretty good videos. I don't know how exactly I would refer to his content, but honestly, I think of them as modern Stoicism. Because his philosophy, the thing he talks about, reminds me quite a bit on the things I read in the book I named this world after. And yeah, this is my second attempt of making this video because the first time I died. And while Bedrock doesn't have the official hardcore mod, it's up to me to stay honest and not play in that world anymore once I lose. Which I believe is also a good practice for, well, one of the virtues of Stoicism, honesty. But yeah, Niko, YouTuber, makes good videos. I believe the last one was about how it's okay to take inspiration from people, but oh, that's a village. It's not okay to blatantly plagiarize them, basically. Which I completely agree, the guy just words it a bit more detail in a lot more better way. I don't know how to speak, shut up. He says he wants to bring back YouTube as it's once been. Which, fair. A lot of good stuff in old YouTube. The simplicity, the minimalism of enjoyment. And the enjoyment of minimalism. And those two are not the same thing, in my opinion. Yeah, I like his content, and I wanted to make this video as kind of an homage to him, to the simplicity he represents, let's say. Because in one hand he's right. YouTube currently is, well, I don't know how to say it. It became popular, it commercialized. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. And I got distracted from what I was trying to say again. That happens all the time, don't worry. Now, to make an homage to the guy who talks about stuff like discipline and, well, creativity and fixing your sleep schedule depending on yourself, not what society deems is an appropriate sleep schedule. Which props to him. A lot of people just think that you have to go to sleep at 10 p.m. otherwise you're just gonna wake up tired. No. Well, yes, I know, some people simply cannot go to sleep at that hour. I struggle with that as well. But his video about discipline made me think a little bit, and in his Discord we, well, talk a lot. We yap. And I've noticed a lot of people talking about purpose. Like they have no purpose in life. They haven't found their purpose. They don't have it figured out. And what I find kind of heartbreaking is that it's not people that kind of had their chance, it came and went. It's teenagers. And I don't know if I'm weird or anything, but I never felt like that. Never felt like I will find my purpose. Never actually tried, to be honest. Oh, this is a nice place. So, I decided to make this video to kind of share my views on the matter of having a purpose. Which, well, can be very neatly summarized in a very, well, dark sounding sentence. You will not find your purpose. Simply because it is not a buried treasure. It is not a lost medallion, a lost locket or something. It's something you have to build. And I remember also struggling with that a bit when first I injured my back and then busted my shoulder, which basically made it so I'm unable to ever, well, practice judo again. Well, ever is kind of a strong word, for several reasons. I did get a surgery recently. I'm still actually recovering from that surgery. That doesn't matter right now. Alright, this looks like a good place to build. I hate you, you know. I'm gonna need those streets, so you GTFO. Thank you. Anyway, purpose. I struggle with it. And as I said, it's not something you will find, it's something you simply have to build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe I'll have to make 6 pieces of fence. I will not have enough tree for that. And what do I mean by building your purpose? It sounds a bit pretentious, not gonna lie. I'm well aware it sounds pretentious, but bear with me. As I said, I could not do judo. I felt like I lost the one constant in my life. Because I've been in the sport for a long time, and losing it in a very short period was devastating. But life goes on. I could not compete anymore, I could not practice, but I found another way to stay connected with the sport. I started refereeing. It is not an easy sport to referee. takes a lot of attention to detail, a lot of stuff I am horrendous at. But effort. You need to put in effort, like in anything else, and you get results. Like, I got results. I first got certified, then I renewed my certification this year with, well, almost flying colors. I didn't get 100%, but I got above 90% correct on the test, which I was not expecting to do. Yeah, this is gonna require a lot of land work, but I could live here. So that is what I mean when I say you have to build your purpose. I lost the ability to practice judo to compete. Never was a great competitor anyways, but doesn't matter, it was fun. But when that avenue closed, I got to thinking how to stay connected with this thing I love. Well, opportunity arose to be a referee and I took it. And as I said, I'm not the greatest when it comes to like the small details which are necessary to be a good ref, but I learned and I'm doing far better than I did once. So that is one example of building your purpose. And if you're wondering why I'm planting trees so closely, I'm planting those closely because that is gonna be my base, because one thing I love is to just hollow out treetops, and those spider sounds are annoying. Yeah, I'm going to hollow out the treetops and that is going to be my base. Yeah, back on topic. Purpose. I even wrote a poem about it because, as I said, we were talking about it in a Discord, and it just made sense to write about it at that very moment. I'm not gonna lie, up until the moment I said it, I didn't even realize that purpose is something you need to build, not look for. I know, I'm a weird person, okay? And it never stopped me so far. Now, I don't think I actually have much more to say. Started a new hardcore world, talked a bit about building purpose and gave an example. That is kind of everything. But yeah, one thing I do still want to say that I forgot. If you feel like your life has no purpose, like you're somehow falling behind, that's okay. You do not have a deadline, especially if you're a teenager, to figure out the meaning of life by the time you're 20. God knows I haven't figured it out and I'm almost 27 now. Damn. So just find something you like and do that. And start from there. Your taste will definitely change with time. You're going to grow out of some things, gonna start liking other things. Perfectly normal. You might actually work towards liking something, because I never thought I'd like refereeing, but it's fun. It's stressful. It can be annoying at times, especially when people who should know the rule don't know them. But I grew to like it. So yeah, you might follow my example if you want. Find something you like. And then find a way to stay in it. While you can. As long as you can. Because I kept up with, well, competing for as long as I could. Once I couldn't, I, well, had to shift for something else. Now I need 3 pieces of iron. Well, no, I need a bit more. I need shears, I need a water bucket or 2, and I need a shield. Now, I don't know how exactly find iron best in these new versions, but starting a mine never hurts. If I'm not wrong, mountains tend to have iron nowadays, so going up there to mine might be a good idea. But that's for another time. I had my semi-coherent rant, so hope you enjoyed it. Hope you give a watch to Niko, because great YouTuber, in my opinion. As I said, a modern stoic. And I just want to say one thing about stoicism before I actually end. It does not teach people that to be a man you cannot show emotion. The basis of stoicism is really acknowledge that some things are not under your control. And try not to lose sleep over those things, because it's pointless. And for the things that are in your control, well, control them. Do your best with them. Try and be a positive force for the world. That is kind of the Stoic philosophy. This here is going to be my base. I'll have to build it later, but now I'm gonna need a lot of food to actually make it look good. Why do I keep just flipping between 2 stuff? That is the problem when you probably have ADHD, but don't really want to get tested for it because, well, I have no faith in doctors. That's a story for another time. Anyways, yeah. On Human Freedom by Epictetus. Fantastic book. I named this world after it. Go check the book out. It's a good book. Niko. Fantastic YouTube channel. Modern Stoic. Go check him out. Stoicism. It's not Andrew Tate, real men don't show emotion shit. It's real men acknowledge their emotions, but they make rational decisions. They do not let their emotions run their life. Because I'm going on a tantrum again, but Stoicism works on the idea of impressions. And what is an impression? It's anything that provokes a reaction out of you, be it positive or negative. Now, what you cannot allow to happen is to have impressions dictate how you act. Because, let's say wine is an impression. It tastes good, you become happy when you drink it. But if you let that impression run your entire day, you're going to end up a drunk. That is just a fact. So, that is what Stoicism is against. On the flip side, if, let's say, there's something that makes you incredibly angry. I don't know, certain YouTuber you just can't stomach. What's the point of wasting your time thinking about that one annoying person or writing a hate comment to them when you can, I don't know, do 20 push-ups? Dude, away from my farm. Away. Don't want you trampling anything. Okay, up, up, up. Get up, get up, get up. Away from my farm. Ah, fine. I got nothing to trade anyway, so he can wander that way. Oh, that's a chicken. I'm gonna need to take the chicken. Excuse me, chicken, come here. Yeah, I can sacrifice these 2 seeds. I'm gonna need a lot of chicken because I want pumpkin pies. Alright, that's a good start. So yeah, I think I kinda covered the entirety of the wide spectrum of what I wanted to talk about. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Yours to do, mine to hope for. And bye!